Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Bedroom.
What up, party people, and
wait,
welcome
okay, cool.
to
Yeah.
episode 106 of Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
I should be used to that by now, dude.
I'm your good pal, Greg Painter, and with me,
I see him right there.
don't call him Big Fella, because his name is...
Hey, I go by Mike Martin. Hey,
How's
man.
it going, pal?
I'm good.
We're sitting here being adorable today. We both wore kind of the same exact shirt accidentally, except yours is a Baltimore Ravens jersey and mine's a San Francisco 49ers jersey.
We've got our own version of football guys going on our shirts. Yes.
We do. It's delightful. It's lovely. By the time you're hearing our lovely voices, you'll know if Mike and me had a good or sad weekend based on what football guys do.
That's truth. Yeah, there may be some posters hanging up in my bedroom, or maybe not. But I at least need to figure out what room I want to stay in. Because it's time to talk bedroom, dude.
Bedroom?
Not bedrooms either.
Look at you with your seamless transition.
You even slightly winked at me there.
Coming for my crown, young fella.
I got this. Season 3 might be
for me.
Yeah.
Keep rhyming.
Yeah.
Season 3 might be for me. We're talking bedroom.
Yes.
And
I feel like I needed to set my pen down, literally, and just say, go ahead and have a conversation about this entire episode, Greg, because I feel like you're going to have feels.
I definitely have some feels, but I had a realization about halfway through this episode.
3.5 minutes in, Greg said,
what? You know what?
What?
This isn't the first time we've talked about bedroom.
It is not.
It's
That's a
not.
correct statement.
We're a good year plus out of our pals at Hammer Barn.
First thing I had
sitting down with us
was Hammer Barn callback.
Exactly. So
talk
appreciate our Hammer Barn pals at the Hammer Barn Project who gave us the lowdown on this about like 17-ish months ago.
Oh, man. Should I change my favorite character then?
And they messed with us. Oh, the new character, Malcolm. Gloria's pretty good too. Oh, those Hammer Bros. You gotta watch for them. We gotta talk about bedroom in the American style.
Uh-huh.
But first,
Yes.
we need to see what our friends at WikiBlue had to say about this one.
That's the only way I would go about it personally, and I think I need to... Hey, God, Flarbit. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
What's bedroom?
Bluey is excited to get her own room, but when bedtime comes, she misses bingo more than she expected and must find a way to stay in touch with her sister.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. You kind of hit it on the head there.
No judgment from last week that we had on that one. This one's coming up pretty straight.
Well, they're not dunking on Bandit for no good reason like they did last time.
Let's
talk about how many times your dad stinks.
I feel like Bandit gets some cred in this episode. I feel like he knows what's going on and he's objective.
So get some crud or cred?
Cred.
Okay.
Yeah, like cred. I cut out the last IT because it's like extra layer of credit for him. Yeah, he's getting it because he's got house cred in this episode because he does some things that I think are required for the continuity of the house to maintain good vibes.
I enjoy a lot of what's happening in like this entire episode, but
there's a lot going on in this one. I think
we're in one of the magical mystery rooms that we've never seen before in the house.
New room.
We're in nursery, friend. I mean, we know there's the infinite hallway, so there's like 50 rooms up there.
Sure,
but we got one more of them
because somebody found a bookshelf and went on the right book. Like, oh, there's a nursery in here.
There is a nursery in here, and Chilli's feeling some big feels.
She is feeling all the feels. I feel like she's having a tough day. This is a tough Chilli day.
It's a tough, and like you said, this is something we've experienced.
Sure.
Because we've done this exact thing. Emily moved from her nursery into her big kid room, and I lost my office when that happened.
Miss your office, miss you every day.
You know, I love the office. It had Syracuse colors all over it. It was so pretty.
So reminiscing about the office right now.
Beth was shedding a tear because we were losing the nursery, and I was shedding a tear about my auto stickers coming down off the wall. But no, I get the feel of the vibes of it's a new stage in life.
Sure,
something's changing. But Bandit,
oh,
Bandit's Bandit Harvey. And I just right out the gate. Can you move these? Yes, boss.
Yeah, got it.
I do that sometimes to Miss Beth too. She does not think it's as adorable as Chilli, who's like, "Thanks, babe."
Well,
no, she's like, "Don't boss me. Don't call me boss."
even before the moving of things, it's just you can sense Chilli's got a vibe, and she says it in a way because she says, "Thanks, babe," and then every time she addresses Bandit for the next little bit, it's in kid mode because she says, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah.
She doesn't say, "Hey, hon," "Hey, Bandit," "Hey, babe." She says, "Hey, Dad."
How do you
do that?
How do you refer to Carrie when Finn is around? Do you say, "Hey, Carrie, come here"?
Yeah, I do. I will bust out the mom. I do say mom every now and then. It's not very. When it's in a communal variety, I guess you could say. When we're all around, be like, "Hey, mom, could you grab could you grab a pink juice?" kind of thing. It's not a. I don't say "Hey, mom" when we're talking about finances. I'll say it that way.
I can respect that.
Yes. You yourself? Do you say, "Hey, mom"?
It's I apparently call her Beth way more than I realize because for a while Liv started calling her Beth too. So we had to nip that in the bud.
Yeah. I think I talked about it in the past episode, but when I walked into a classroom and Finn screamed, "Hey, Mike," I'm like, "Oh, this is weird." Cool. But I think Chilli, I mean, cat out of the bag kind of situation. I think that this is where there's a continuity between this episode, the previous episode with Fido.
How do you mean? Because of dog teeth?
Because of dog teeth.
Uh-huh.
Release the snip cut.
Release the snip cut.
And they're basically saying, we're not having any more. Now, if they throw a full-on Joe Brum curveball in the last part of season 3 of, I don't think the
this
healers.
episode's called "Whoops All Berries."
I think we made that joke a couple times. I don't think that's gonna be happening.
I don't think so.
I think it's a Red and Frisky kind of thing that may be coming up, but it's just her realization of, all right, this is it, and you get it with the holding when Bluey's asking, like, well, why are you sad? Well, then I gave the room to Bingo.
How does a room make you cry? It's not the room, it's who was in it.
Yeah,
that's.
And she pats Bingo's back, and then she holds Mum's finger almost like, it's okay. You've got us. Aren't we enough? Personally, I think.
This was your bed, then it was Bingo's, now it's no one's. So we dump in the cot?
Bro, I kid you not. I think, I don't have one written down. I think that may be the moment that cements Bandit in this moment, because I think Chilli really needed somebody to be like, so what are we hawking? Like, what needs to happen? Because there needs to be a pragmatic mind versus the nostalgic mind happening here, and you're getting Chilli. She's already teared up once.
We still have our crib in the basement, packed up, packed away,
Bless your heart.
just in case the Littlies ever want their childhood crib for their Littlies.
Really?
Really.
Okay, dig it. Do it.
Really.
Sold that thing on Facebook Marketplace. People drove out. We took care of it. So moving the cot out, right? I had that vibe, and I bless all of your hearts because both of you and Carrie combined have that nostalgic mind where it's just, what if? Let's think about it.
I'm not saying I'm the one who chose to keep the crib.
Go on. You have
the crib's still there.
You have 12 seconds of Greg space here. Go ahead, please.
Possibly, I wouldn't mind a few things to be. We'll take a nice picture of it and then let it move on to the universe. I do like.
Yes, and
with the kids whispering in the hallway.
Yes.
I think Bluey doesn't really want to move out of her room. I think Bluey wants to make Mom feel better because Mom is sad because nobody lives in this room, and that's the way she's interpreting it. Not necessarily the kids are growing up and time is advancing and we're out of our baby stage, and that's why she's crying. Oh, nobody lives in that room, so she's sad. I'll live in there.
Boom, got it. And it's not only that, but she also all of the Bingo things. Bingo keeps holding on, saying like, don't leave this room. Like she's saying like, oh, wait, I'm cool with it. But she also does grasp on in many ways, saying like, do you want to keep playing with this? Do you want to keep playing with this? And I love that. I love it.
It is. Poor Bandit, though. Dude needs to learn how to move a bed. Because that is not how you move a bed.
No.
Didn't take sheets off. Didn't take the mattress off.
I think
Didn't try to break anything down.
I think it was a full day of moving things. And then he's like, really? He's like, all right, game on. Got to do it. And he doesn't do it very well. He does not do it very well at all there, Bandit. Or Big Fella. But
don't call me Big Fella. I got, after this episode first came out, I got called Big Fella so much.
Did you
from
really?
The little ones. Yes.
Oh.
So much. They thought it was hilarious.
That's where it is not fair that you get to live the Bluey lifestyle because you do have 2 youngins that are within 3 years of life that are literally in the time frame of Bluey happening.
Oh, I'll tell you this one for here, Michael.
Thank you.
This is not how 2 little kids determine who gets to keep what, and who gets to play with what in a room.
They don't divide it completely and systematically
Do you
until
want the
there's only
watermelon rug?
one
Sure,
left.
You can have it. I'll take Lampy. Sure, take Lampy. It's fine. We can do this. Oh, you can have Gloria, and you'll visit on the weekends and da-da-da. No.
That's not how that works.
It's mine. No, you cannot take it from my room. Ooh. Who do you think you are? That's my Lego table. That's my stuffed animal.
I think that's a word that you don't hear very often. And I'll say it in the same word, the same sentence, that you don't hear boring from
mine?
Peppa Pig is mine. Yeah. You don't hear that word very much in this show at all.
That's a very good point.
It's very much serving and helping and like other, like always putting the hand out versus...
It gets very much to the point sometimes. I was like, where's your receipt? Did you pay for it? Because I'm pretty sure Mom and Dad paid for it.
Right.
So it's kind of everyone's.
Yeah.
And on the rare occasion that there's like a, well, she wasn't even alive when this was purchased, so this one's definitely mine. It's like, touche.
Is that
touche?
really?
We've had that one before. It's like,
Okay. Just me.
Sharing evenly. Ha.
Yeah.
Okay, Bluey.
So let's push. I feel like in the end, we're going to find out. I think either A, Bingo is a minimalist, or B, she's just willing to just give up to be able to be with her sister.
It's just Bingo things.
Yeah?
It's just Bingo thing. Like, Bingo's just like, sure.
Yeah.
We're going to do rug race, though, right?
That's the thing. She likes the little tidbit before.
It's okay. I have a lamp. We're going to play Sleep Awake, though.
Sleep Awake, though.
Gotta.
I love the cheesiness of that simple click lamp. Because they show the cord and it's just dangling. And it's like, it's a lamp that means nothing. It's a simple little rock lava lamp.
It looks, I was about to say, it looks kind of lava lamp-ish.
But it's what makes them both, and Bingo is willing to let the thing go if she'll play the game.
Exactly.
Like I'll give up the watermelon rug, which if you look them up online, you can buy a watermelon rug for like $45. Ooh, for do you have a watermelon rug?
I do not have
Okay, you gave me
rug.
that look for a split second.
I do not have a watermelon, nor do I have a kiwi rug.
Okay.
We have a Disney Princesses rug, but not a watermelon and kiwi.
Do you have a lava lamp or a rock?
We do have a lava lamp. We do. It is away because they get super hot.
Are we talking about like the ooey gooey?
Oh, we got like
lava
the
lamp?
old school ooey gooey. Yeah,
Okay.
that was I got it through marriage. I
you have a
heard it
rock
from
lamp?
Beth. No,
Okay, so you don't have Lampy.
I do not have Lampy.
Okay, just making sure.
Now you know.
Cover base. What's that?
Now you know.
Now we know. See?
Also, we now know that Bingo's got some muscles there, moving her bed solo against the wall.
Guns
Bandit's
Mahoney.
struggling
Just
mightily to get it out of the room. And Bingo's like, nope, boom.
watch this.
But she just like held it over her head and just like, raw.
Gotta see Malcolm.
Gotta see Malcolm.
Hey, Hammer Bros. Not gonna lie.
Stinkers.
Yeah, Malcolm's kind of a letdown. Like he's cool and all.
He moved. He did something.
He'd be a horrible guest on the podcast. He's not. He is not wielding.
Gloria, though. Gloria brought the heat.
I think Gloria brought upon note taking and conversation, and there was not a single drawing of a little swallow sitting in. Was it a swallow? What was Malcolm?
Sure.
Pigeon?
Swallow. We'll go swallow.
Swallow.
No,
I
not
think
pigeon.
swallow was pretty. Yeah.
A budgie.
Oh,
A little budgie. More alive than previous budgies we've met.
that's right.
So Gloria is a difficult one
Uh-huh.
because Granddad got it for Bluey, but didn't get anything for Bingo.
Didn't need to.
Because he forgot I was born. What age do we expect Bingo to be?
That was my thought, too.
Was this like 2 months after Bingo was born?
I think,
because Bingo
yes.
was old, but Bingo was old enough to have Bluey have to say, "It's okay, we'll just share it."
So that's got to be post 1 year then. That's got to be a 1 year old.
I think Granddad.
You think it's older?
Had a
You
senior
think it's more?
moment.
Over,
Yes.
under. Oh!
I think this was the Christmas before Veranda Santa, the one that was not filmed.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess.
I feel bad. Poor Bingo.
Poor Bingo.
Poor little lady. Not big fella. Little lady.
Rooms are split.
Yep.
Fast forward through the rest of the day. That family eats so much steak, I am jealous. So much
Dude.
delightful steak every night for dinner. Their cholesterol or whatever must be off the charts.
Like,
But dang, all that steak.
that montage was so odd because we have full episodes about why it's difficult for them to eat a meal or why it's difficult to take a bath. Like Burger Shop was that episode. But in this, that's like, dun, 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 everybody's clean and happy. Like, don't worry, you have full episodes. Because that's a Monday. This is a Friday. They're just bathing. Like,
Wait a second.
yes. I will wait 1 second.
Let's get that conspiracy board back down.
Okay, got it.
Did they just show us 1 second versions of the episode Favorite Things and Burger Shop?
I don't
Is this
think
all the same day?
I don't think Burger Shop because it was Bandit bathing in Burger Shop. That's how
okay.
Chilli does bath time.
Take that red line down and move it over to the Favorite Things line, though.
That's how long it takes Chilli to do bath time. She's like, no, we get in the bathtub, we wash, we get out. It's a bath.
Probably can't be Favorite Things either because they were out and about during Favorite Things.
Correct.
And they probably were like, my favorite thing was getting my own bedroom. Hooray.
And also, it's not season 4 of Bluey with the bathtub because it didn't have any magnets on there that said 2BWB.
That's very true.
Just throwing out the obvious.
Gosh,
the obvious facts.
If that ever happened, Emily was saying the other day.
Sure.
Just we were watching this, like, what would you do if you were watching an episode of Bluey and you saw you and Uncle Mike in it in the background? And I was like,
nope.
I would lose my mind with joy. Emily.
I will put my name on a board and say, literally, I see that moment happen, and I'll hit pause and hang up my badge for what we've been doing for the past 2.5, 3 years, saying, that's it, we did it. And I might just walk away from the pot. Like, if they're live viewings, that's the issue. Have to see it live, so it might be the beginning of a podcast. I just say to you, all right, I'm out. Or we cover the episode up until that moment, and that's where all right, goodbye.
We're at the very end of this episode now.
Yes.
But we have so much more to discuss.
Because
bedtimes.
Big D's ready for knockoff.
Big D's ready for knockoff.
I love how, but he took the nickname they gave him, and he's like, I'm not big fella. He's like, all right, Big D over here ready for knockoff. Good night. The whole time, were you watching and witnessing the greatness that was the Sticky Gecko?
Oh, I missed the Sticky Gecko.
So in the beginning of the episode, Sticky Gecko is hanging up on the top of the hallway, but it's on the wall. So it's not the ceiling. And as the episode progresses, shocking, the animators made it slowly flop. And at the end, it's like flopping on the plant.
This is not a joke.
Yes.
We had a Sticky Gecko hanging from the ceiling of our living room for at least a month and a half. Because we were like, it'll fall.
That's a lot of day.
It got to the point.
That's a lot of day.
It got to the point where like, we're not going to take it down because it's going to fall.
Sure.
It's going to happen. And it just didn't.
No,
and
it's just part of the cement.
It literally got to the point where it's like, well, we're taking down the Christmas tree. And it was up when the Christmas tree went up. I guess it's time to take the gecko down too.
Oh.
So, and the day it was down, Livy went there and she's like, no. I was like, no. I almost tackled her. It's like, don't do it again.
I don't think that thing's sticking, dog. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a great moment. This is where like a Mike mind is going to pop into your head. I would have put a little Christmas hook on it and made it an ornament.
I wanted,
but it
sounds
disgusting.
I wanted to because it did have like a little thing on its tail.
Right, so you could.
But I was like, this thing will come down and then that ornament will be broken. So
yeah, don't do that. Never mind.
It's
very good.
We get the big hug. We got a little bit sad music. And then we got the band
hug
just
moment,
like,
dude.
bam.
All right, bye.
Over. This is very much, again, feeling very painter housey. The kids will let bedtime last forever if we let them. Tell another story, read another book.
Gotten to the messages yet, have
this
we?
and that, and the other thing. I am very much the bandit of books read, clear, I'm out.
He's out.
Chilli bounces back and forth like 2-3 times, even before the craziness. Are you okay? Are you sure? Everything good?
Bless your heart. You got 2. I can't, man. Just a 1 when I walk in, I see eyes shut. I'm like, got it, cool. Like that's such a weight off my shoulder. I can't do the double situation. The hug was super cute because it showed both bedrooms in the background, and it was just embracing the moment. And
Tell
they
Malcolm
also
I said goodnight.
What's that?
Tell Malcolm I said goodnight.
And they show a fruit bat.
Oh, we see a fruit bat hanging.
There's a bat flying, and it's going into the moon like. And I had that vibe for a second where it showed Bluey, and she's lying down, and it has the camera facing her head, and she looks up, and her eyes open. And I'm like, oh, it's like a fruit bat episode. She's trying to fall asleep, but now it's bedroom, and it's she's not in her bed trying to fall asleep. She's in her own bed trying to fall asleep.
Then we have.
I got to reach out to Bingo.
One of the hardest sounds to hear as a parent.
Bag's not.
Do you know what bag's not means?
Shocking! I had to Google that.
Oh, you did?
Well, did you know what bag's not meant to begin with?
Hey, Mike, what's a bag's not?
A bag's not. Bags is very British in its origins and displays very verb-like tendencies. That is, you can say, I bags the first turns, and she already bagsed it. A variation of bagsy is where someone bags you the first turn and so on. So typically, it's used by school children and immature adults to say not it.
I have a completely different definition than you. Somehow.
Oh no! Don't go like dark on
because you said British.
Bags not is like
you said British.
Dibs.
The start of this one, bags not is a uniquely Kiwi term.
Oh,
it said when someone wants to get out of doing something, usually a chore that's not much fun.
So it's like anti-dibs.
Yeah,
is like what you get. Like,
and I picked that up with context clues. I was like,
of
curious
course.
if this is more
like if it dug deeper at all.
Yeah.
No. No. It's basically like saying shotgun, but not. So
reverse shotgun.
So BB gun.
But mom doesn't get it. She's upstairs, catches them in the middle of bringing books from one bedroom to the other. Because boy needs books. You gotta have books in your room. And why not a bookshelf to go with them?
Bingo, I think at the end of the episode, transfers 98% of her bedroom into Bluey's room.
Pretty much. Dad's going to have a rough day tomorrow hitting the undo button on everything that just happened.
Thanks. Great. Like, let's just make the nursery this. But the crib did go. The crib's gone, though. Yeah. So they at least made that.
No more leaving your room.
Heavy.
It's bedtime. Well, maybe just a little note, though. I need Gloria's bottle. Yeah. Come on now.
Oh, Gloria.
My goodness. I didn't tear up, but I had my throat got very like a cry in my throat a little bit with Bingo pushed over the little red heart. It's like, oh,
you get the
what
feels.
a good
of
kid.
Of course.
And then she got so excited when Bluey sent it back with 1,000,000 hearts on it.
Man, season 3, bag's not. Oh yeah, couch.
Just sitting there, just like I'm good.
You wonder.
Just on his phone, just completely just
done
for the day.
And they're both in like let's relax mode, and that's no bueno. You wonder why Unicourse exists, because when they're downstairs trying to relax, you get. It's like, all right, fine. You want to be awake? This is what you get. That's to come, though. That's it. That's not right now.
The next scene here, little Bingo on the floor, just trying to build up enough momentum to push that piece of paper real good. Boom, right in the mom's foot. And then just the
fear.
Jumps up and just pieces as fast as possible. So stinking good. It just, we get this with Liv sometimes. She's very much she can roam a little bit after bedtime.
Ooh,
so
dangerous.
then we start walking upstairs to check in and decide, okay, is it worth going up yet? Get in.
Do you have any stairs
and
that
then you
creak?
just see her kind of like dive back into bed like, nope, I was always here. You little sneak.
Any creaky stairs at all?
Oh, we have very creaky stairs.
Oh, I have one. So I have to like lunge it. But I do get to I walk back up and he'll crash to the pillow. And he'll even do the. I'm like, dude. Okay. And I stand there for like 4 seconds just watching.
Why'd you wake me up?
When do you break? Yes.
It was Max, not me.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? I'm not the big bearded guy standing here in the window like, window. No. Gosh.
Mom trying to figure out, like, what is it that you don't need? You have everything you need right here. And again, just the feels. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Got to move the bed back tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it's just another day in the parents. It's another day with the kids. It really is.
But before Bingo knows what's going on, Bingo saying goodnight to the world. Goodnight, Grandpa Bob, wherever you are.
Okay. Open the. Oh, we're 2 episodes into season 3 then.
Yeah.
Grandpa Bob, still around? Still not around.
I think Grandpa Bob's in the Great Beyond is my guess.
You think?
I think
GB
so.
stands for Great Beyond, not Grandpa Bob.
I think so.
Oh,
I think
hashtag.
So.
That's a good one.
Because I'm not sure. Because wherever you are, sounds
dodgy.
Yeah,
almost.
He's not like he's either gone or on the run from the law. He embezzled and is like fleeing the Aussie cops.
The Great Beyond
so
is a very broad term for where Grandpa Bob is.
Of the 2,
he could be. So he's an outlaw. He's moved on to another place, or he's moved on to another. Gosh. Okay. No.
I do.
We don't have those. We can't say those.
It's a very cute moment right before the end where Chilli comes back down, just kind of crawls on the couch,
lies with him
just cuddles up on Bandit, and it's like they're the best.
You don't get the snuggle bit very much from the 2 of them. It's great to see that.
Does she miss her old room? It's not the room. Aww.
And Chilli's happy in the end too. That's a win-win for her, of course, because she's gone through she was tearing up right away, and she was calling him babe and hey dad, could you do this? Like she's feeling the matronly vibes of just.
So what are we doing in that room now? We got a spare room. We got to do something.
That's right. Game room.
Bandit's already got an office.
Game room.
Ooh,
game room. Dunzo.
Yes.
Come on.
Get
Come
that
on.
Pinball and arcade machine.
I mean, I don't think they do an airport security simulator, so I don't think she'd have fun with anything like that. I don't know. Chilli, what kind of games would Chilli do?
Field hockey. Although I don't think that's a very good indoor game. Get her the field hockey version of Madden. It's got to exist.
Perfect.
They've got cricket.
They've got cricket
on Xbox Gamer
we
Pass.
Said we
There's
were
got to
play
be a field hockey.
On Twitch? We never did.
We did not.
Because we didn't know how the rules work, dude. It was very difficult.
We don't know how to do that.
Oh, no.
I do know how to do something called Ask You a Question.
Uh-huh.
That goes like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing. Okay, cool. Because you're not going to ask me to rank it yet, because that's what I don't have. My favorite thing was actually, with it being just an interesting kind of episode, I loved, to all the haters of Midnight being the best episode ever of how time progresses, I loved how the Sticky Gecko dropped down the wall through the episode. So watch it again one more time, even though we're not going to cover the episode ever again.
You don't know.
That's true too.
We'll have brackets at some point.
I loved the Sticky Gecko. Not my favorite character, but the progression of Sticky Gecko, and it shows progression. It's what the show does. Greg, what was your favorite thing today, man? Don't have me keep talking.
My favorite was Bingo getting caught past the note there. Just to zoom in. It was a very little kid moment. Like, I got to make sure I push it. Because she didn't just slide it. She was like revving up to it. It's like, I got this. I got to get it all the way over next door.
And you
then
don't
just
see
crash.
Chilli at all.
Like, Bingo was so focused, did not realize her mother was standing right in front of her and just just pieces. It was too cute, too good.
Oh, with that being the case then, I mean, there's only how many characters in this? Oh, gosh. Who's your favorite character today?
I was going to go with like a Gloria or a Malcolm, but I'm going with Bandit.
Uh-huh.
Bandit's just too fun in this episode. He is peak Bandit. He's a goofball. Yes, boss. Bags not. Just the way laying on the couch with his phone.
On the
doesn't
side.
even have the energy to hold his phone up. He's just like, so good.
It's not well watching. It's just like...
It's been a day, and I just want to
couch.
relax. It's my dude Bandit. Hey, Mike, who's your favorite character?
It's big fella.
It's the big
It
fella.
is, man. Like...
That's back to back.
I know, I don't like that. So we need to come in hard next week, but that's fine. I think he brought a level for Chilli that she needed. Of not we need to move on. It's just that's where we are right now. That's our next step. because you know what we have? We have that 4-year-old and we have that 7-year-old, and they're cool as heck. I get it. The bed was there, but we have people that came from that bed.
Yeah.
So let's get some. That was big fella.
Big
he did it.
fella.
He did a great job, man.
So then how?
Gosh,
My goodness. Can you rank this episode of Bluey?
I'm gonna rank this episode 3 Hammer Bros that need to be in another episode with us talking Bluey, because I feel like this one is a little subtle for the greatness that we can talk about with Bluey.
Very true.
Is that too much?
There's never too many Hammer Bros
There's
hanging
not-
out
Yeah, I would put it that
with
way.
bandits.
How do you even rank? I don't know what number we're at. Triple digits. 106.
106.
Oh my gosh! How do you rank bedroom?
I ranked this one 315 stuffed animals that those children apparently have.
Bro.
I've got a daughter who's a stuffed animal addict, and I don't think she has that many stuffies as those little ladies do.
That was a lot of movement.
And
from
this
A to
is
B.
this is after Monkey Jocks. She's still got all those
Is
stuffies.
this really? I
said-
get it. I get it. Season 2, season 3. Okay, my apologies.
You
Okay,
are forgiven.
I get it.
Thank you,
Yes!
lovely people.
that's kind of how that works, right?
Plug a clock.
Yes.
Link
Here we
tr.ee/watching Bluey.
That's us still.
Merch, Patreon, social media,
Yep.
Cameo, TeePublic, all that good stuff. We realized, we talked about it before the break. Mike put together a couple really cool new shirts, a cool Chattermax one. You can get that in rainbow, or not rainbow, in a tie-dye.
Tie-dye, baby.
You can get tie-dye Chattermax shirt. How are you living your
I can't.
life without that?
Can't wait.
Don't hit the
wear that.
flamingo shirts.
That's right.
The Calypso crew. So many cool things.
Someone snagged one recently on the Calypso. Whoever bought, I want to start keeping track every week and just say, hey, you bought that, thank you. Whoever bought the Calypso crew one recently, super thank you.
Thank you. P.O. Box 2372, Syracuse, New York.
That's us.
13220. Watching Bluey at gmail.com. Send us your emails, your feels, your takes, your likes, all that good stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
And we'll talk about it on the show because that's what we do, if we remember.
That's correct. That's what we do. We are professionals.
Could
To a
not
degree.
be more professional all the time.
Gosh, aren't you jealous?
And speaking of being a professional
Oh.
company, corporate podcast, lastly,
And most.
importantly, if you need a new bed,
Uh-huh.
go to Beds and Dreams in Fortitude. Oh, you laugh right now. You haven't gotten to the good
You
part.
said Beds and Dreams?
Beds and Dreams in Fortitude Valley, Brisbane.
Fortitude Valley.
Want to hear the first paragraph on their About Us from their website, Michael?
I can't wait for what you're about to generate.
We don't just care about your sleep. We're fanatical about it.
Ooh.
But not in a creepy standing at the foot of your bed watching you sleep kind of way. In a good way.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
We're fanatical about it, not in a creepy standing at the foot of your bed watching you sleep kind of way, in a good way. Hey, Beds and Dreams, if you gotta say that part, if I walked up to you and was like, hey, Mike, have a nice night's sleep. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna watch you sleep tonight. What would you think I'm doing?
What
would you think I'm doing?
You're watching me
Exactly.
sleep tonight.
Beds and Dreams in Fortitude Valley. Stop watching me sleep.
Where did you buy your mattress that you own right now? Just a ripe question. Yeah,
Oh,
just
I got my
softballing the end of the episode
mattress
right now.
at the Metro Mattress in Cicero that's
Okay.
now defunct, and they scammed us, Michael.
You got scammed?
We got scammed. We were told that we had like a try it, buy
Warranty?
it, try it, whatever, and we're like, actually, we don't like this mattress. And it's like, well, tough noogies, it's yours now, sucker. And we had to fight to corporate, had to go take down Big Metro Mattress.
Big mattress?
We got our new mattress that we wanted, and we showed that shyster of a salesman. That's not how you do business.
Unlike
Beds and Dreams in Fortune Valley. Get your beds there today.
what's the website? How do I get a hold of
bedsanddreams.com.au.
the one and only?
And apparently this is a chain because there's like a list of like a bunch of stores here, I just realized. So it's not a little mom and pop place. You could get them all over. Don't you worry about a thing. That's currently 50% to 25% off everything.
Everything?
Everything. What if they're shutting down? That's a big discount.
I don't. Should we call them again? We need to start calling these businesses. This
One
is
of
the end
these
of the game.
days we'll call But it's not today,
Not
Michael.
today.
Do you know why it's not today?
Because we got.
Because it's got to be done.
Oh, that's right. It's got to be done, folks.